I would drive in this every day rather than going down to Sydney or Melbourne. Yeah, so that's where I've just parked off the road. We've got these big round bales on today. The big round bales of hay. Nice, decent load for him. That'll keep him going for, I don't know, probably a couple weeks, I guess. Welcome back for another video. We've just delivered a whole heap of hay bales out to a dairy farm. And I thought, we'll get a little clip here of me doing the backwards thing. Because we've talked about that many times. And I don't want to be in the same category as Mr. Raji. So we don't want to be unable to do the backwards thing. We had to come through that sort of narrow gate. We're going to go all the way back. So he's telling me we've driven up, and he said what most drivers do, or what the previous drivers have done, is they just reverse all the way back. So we'll just go all the way, I think. I didn't really take too much notice when I was driving in of how to get out, because usually you can turn around at most places. Where you get unloaded, but there was no way I was going to turn around up in there. So probably not the most interesting start to a video, but for those that want to stick around, we're going to take a little trip down this road that we came up last night. Going over these two little cattle grids here. So what I always do, because I hadn't been here before, I'd called the farmer and talked to him yesterday, got the address, all that sort of stuff. And then I googled it. However, you've got no reception at all out here. I didn't have reception for probably the past half an hour or so of driving. So it was probably at least 25 to 30 kilometres. There's no reception at all. But I googled it prior and I was like, oh, he's got a long driveway, I'll just park in the driveway. Well, lucky I didn't. I mean, if I came in with a load of hay, it would have been eaten. So I parked actually out on the road. There was just a little flat spot out in the road, and that was a nice spot for me to park at. Flying. Got him. No, I didn't. Bloody one fly on the inside here. Okay, so this is a road I wanted to show you. When I was coming here last night, I thought this would be a great little video. Great one to show you some of these off the track sort of roads, but it was just too dark to capture any film. There's zero street lights, there's nothing out here, very shaded and all that from all the wood, so I couldn't get it last night. Obviously it would have been a lot better with a load on because the truck sounds better and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, here we are. So we're gonna do this little video on the way out. Sign says 80. I'll let you know right now, we're not going to be doing anywhere near 80. Should put our jakes on because it's quite hilly through here. Probably the one time we'd encounter a car is through the little narrow section. But yeah, coming up here last night, it was different. Because I didn't know where I was going. Like I said, I hadn't been here before. We'll put the window up. And there's no phone service. So the thing is, I'm just going by the GPS. You can't even Google where you are. You can't do any of that because it doesn't exist. On the phone, it just says SOS. So I'm not even sure if you could dial 000 if you had to, or 112. Came out yesterday from Melbourne, if you want to say Victoria, Wonga Park. That's where we picked up our load of hay. Come all the way here. We are at East Gresford. So it was a fair bit of ground to cover to get here. Despite what it looks like, and despite what everyone thinks, it's still a bit dry. The farmers aren't growing all their crops because, like I said, believe it or not, it's actually dry. And everyone's like, oh, what are you talking about? There's no more water restrictions. The grasses are green, the rivers are flowing. There's a lot more to it. There's a whole lot more to it rather than just turning the tap on and going, oh, yep, we're fine. We got plenty of water. But both ends of this trip, they were very good to deal with. Down in Melbourne, the farmer down there, great to deal with. The guy up this end, awesome to deal with. I just had a bit of a chat with both of them. I dare say there'll be a few loads coming here, and also there's going to be a few loads from Melbourne. Here we got a one-lane bridge. Make sure no one's coming the other way. It was a lot easier last night because I just had my high beams and my spotlights on, and like I said, there's no traffic lights, no street light. I mean, there's not even lines painted on the road. So you have your spotlights on. I didn't pass one car, but you would have known if someone else was coming because you would have seen a set of lights, and there's nothing else out here. So back there, that was the good section of the road. This here, if you can't notice on the camera, it's already narrowed a bit. Yeah, so it's got a little bit narrower, a little bit bumpier. overall, we have been on worse roads. For anyone that doesn't know, and you don't care to Google it, East Gresford is in the Hunter Valley, so it's I don't know if you'd say halfway between Newcastle and Singleton, and then north. But it's it's off the beaten track. Now this is just where we don't want to come face to face with another vehicle, let alone another truck. It'd be a bit of a moment. There's a truck full of hay, or a tipper or something coming the other way, and one of us has to reverse. It's obviously going to be me because I'm empty. But yeah, like not really many places you can pull up. So this sign way back there that said 80, there's no way in the world anyone's doing 80 around here. Maybe on a dirt bike, but yeah, short of being on a chook chaser and being able to duck around and move quickly, you're not going to be doing 80 around here. But quite picturesque, I think. Oh, a pretty sharp turn this one here. I've just seen right over there's another car coming. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull up just here, and I'm going to let him go because it's probably going to be easier if I pull up here and let him go rather than us trying to get past each other. So no real story today. It was just a bit more of a driving video, which I just thought on the way out we've got to get this on film. The word for today, I'm not going to give a single word, like an actual just a stated word, but your task for today in the comments, post a place that you've been before that is like this. Now I'm sure there's going to be so many little country towns or weird worded names that no one's heard of, and we'll probably end up Googling it going, oh okay, yeah, that's cool. Because we're at East Gresford. I hadn't been out here before. I mean, especially not along this road. But how many people would actually travel along this road? Probably not that many. So where have you been? What's the name of the town or the name of the place or area or whatever that you've been before that you've had roads or streets like this where they're narrow, windy, you sort of can't see what's going on, you've got to take a bit more and pay a bit more attention to what you're doing while you're driving, but it's not, like this, I would drive in this every day rather than going down to Sydney or Melbourne. I would rather be doing this than sitting in traffic on one of the highways. That's the truth. But yeah, so that's your task for today. Like I said, everyone loves the comments. There's probably people that come just to read the comments and don't even watch the video now. So you guys that comment, yous are the real MVPs. Yous are the real ones that make these videos worthwhile. So yeah, let me know where you've been before that's somewhat like this. We've got absolutely no phone reception. But we'll see if we can't get this uploaded later today. Obviously we'll have to go home and edit it on the computer, but yeah. Anyway, that's it. Take care. Have a good day, whatever it is you're doing. Bye now.